You should do the countdown.
Okay.
Remember, at 2, you don't say anything. 2 silent, and 1 you point.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Okay. We are ready. Oh, you're doing it. I thought I was doing it. We are ready in 5, 4, 3.
Well, thank you for that grand introduction. Welcome back to the Furniture Academy podcast. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Sammy.
So today we're going to just kind of introduce ourselves to you a little bit, talk about ourselves, our favorite topic, ourselves.
Always.
So just kind of tell you where we went to school and how we got our jobs at La-Z-Boy and what we enjoy doing in our free time.
Yep.
So I'll turn it over to you. You go ahead and start.
Oh, fine. Okay. So I'm Sammy, again, if you didn't hear me the first time. I graduated from Queen's University of Charlotte, right down the road. Actually, not really. It's on Selwyn, so it's not really right down the road. But anyways. I graduated there probably about a year ago. I can't believe it's been a year already. So I started there. Before that, I went to South Meck High School because I'm born and raised in Charlotte. So I'll just tell you how I got into interior design.
Yeah. That's totally cool.
I kind of just, honestly, I always liked it growing up, but I never truly thought I could be good at it because I didn't know how to put things together or how to do it. So I always thought, it maybe wasn't for me. So I tried to do a whole different pool of things. But then one summer I was at the beach and scrolling through some different majors, and I saw it, and it literally screamed at me. So I picked it and ran with it, and I fell in love. So I started a little bit later. I went to community college for a couple years and then transferred to Queens when I figured out that's what I wanted to go to school for. And then it was a great atmosphere. The classes were small. You got to use your imagination. It was just really cool. I loved it. I loved picking out all the furniture, learning about the different styles, learning about colorways, what goes together, measuring all that stuff. So I kind of just fell in love with it and ran with it and haven't looked back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I went to school at a very small women's college in Spartanburg, South Carolina, called Converse College. So it's right outside of Greenville, which was a great location. It was super fun. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up.
No.
When I went to college. So I kind of took classes in everything: psychology, music, religion, and needed a couple extra hours one semester. And was like, interior design, that sounds easy, yes. Right? No, I was very mistaken.
Yes.
So ended up falling in love with it. The professors, the people in my classes, just really felt at home, if that makes any sense, in the design classes. But also I just completely found a love for design that I'd never, I've always enjoyed designing things. And like when I was in elementary school, I would, this is so stupid. I would take a piece of paper like in the middle of school, like totally supposed to be paying attention, but whatever. I would like draw out floor plans of how I wanted to rearrange the furniture in my room when I got home. So it's always like been in the back of my mind, but never really thought any more of it. And totally fell in love with design in school and still love it.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so cool. And it's fun because it's different every single day.
Right.
Which I really enjoy.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it too.
What do you do in your free time?
Well,
I feel like we're on a date.
I know. Well, Ellie, what I like to do in my free time is I really like to just mentally relax. So we work at La-Z-Boy now, and then I finally got a recliner. So I like to sit in the recliner and rock and put my feet up and just relax.
And take it easy.
Yes. Yeah. That's truly what I like to do in my free time. But also I do enjoy, going around to the different furniture stores, seeing out what the new trends are, flipping through magazines. Yep, absolutely. And then spending time with family, you know. I love to eat, so trying new foods is really what I do enjoy doing.
I enjoy also just relaxing, watching movies, but spending time with my friends is something that I really enjoy doing, and my family, obviously. I love trying new restaurants. I'm not a very picky eater, so I love trying very different things. I know. So I just like trying new things and spending time with friends, shopping, obviously.
Always.
And then I also really enjoy refinishing furniture. So most of the furniture in my apartment I have refinished myself, which is super fun because it's all exactly what I wanted it to be. So that's something that I really enjoy. So like antique shopping, I enjoy like the hunt of trying to find something and then seeing what it could become. So
I don't like DIY.
I know, I'm well aware.
I just like to, I love it. That looks good. I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And that's okay.
My mind does not work that way creatively.
Yep.
I can't draw. It just doesn't. Get a blank sheet of paper and then it just doesn't work that way. Yep.
Okay, so tell me about how you got your job at La-Z-Boy.
Oh, so this is a funny story. So, well, it's funny actually. So before this, I worked at an outdoor furniture store and I was kind of like their sales consultant, design consultant. And so, you know, I liked it, but I wasn't very good at it because, you know, you have to greet everybody, figure out what they like. I more liked picking out the fabrics for their, you know, outdoor pieces and putting together the whole room. So we had a job fair at Queens, and then the La-Z-Boy, you know, hire person came, and he was telling me about the job, and I was like, I don't want to work there. That's the same thing I'm doing now. I want to do like commercial or residential or something like that. And then a couple months later, I started looking for a different job, and La-Z-Boy popped up. So I just was like, okay, I'll apply. So I applied, and then I first started with the design assistant, your assistant, and then fell in love, and then turned into the interior designer. Mm-hmm. And then now I can't be grateful that I work here.
Yes, I know. You climbed the ranks fairly quickly. She started out as my assistant for like 2 months?
Yeah.
And then moved up, and now you're on my level.
I know. Finally.
You're finally as good as me.
Yes.
So my story it's a long story, so I'll condense it down. But so when I was in college, my senior year, I got really bad anxiety about finding a job, and I wanted to have a job before I graduated so badly. Mm-hmm. So I told myself in the month of January I was going to apply to one job every single day, which was a little bit overwhelming.
A little bit.
I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, but it ended up being the best decision I think I've ever made. So I originally applied to just be a sales consultant for La-Z-Boy, and the lady who interviewed me knew that I was about to graduate with my interior design degree and said, I think we have somewhere in the company an opportunity for an interior designer. Would you like to interview? And I said, absolutely, sign me up. Mm-hmm. So interviewed for that, went through 2 interviews for that, and then here I am. The rest is history.
Isn't that crazy?
And completely love what I do. Every single day is different, and it is exactly what I wanted to do I never knew that this is what I wanted to do, right. But here I am and I love it.
Right, exactly. It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. It is, and it's so cool that, you know, we're both here, and now we're becoming super good friends through work, which is super fun. And here we are on a podcast too.
And to think I was your little assistant at first.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Now we're on the same page.
And here we are. So this has been a really fun episode just to kind of get to talk about ourselves a little bit and introduce ourselves to you too. So you know a little bit of history about us. So you know who we are like going forward in the future. So in our next episode, we are going to be talking about the 9, what's it called?
7 layers of design. Oh, 9 interiors. Wait, hold on. Hold on. It's typing, everybody.
We're waiting for our producer to tell us what it's called. This is awful. 9 interior design tips for new home buyers, which is super fun because you just recently bought a place. So it's a really fun episode to listen to. So you can find us on iTunes, YouTube, and Stitcher. Follow us on Instagram at Furniture Academy. And we look forward to seeing you in our next video.
Yes.
Bye, guys.